Rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Alrighty. We'll call this meeting to order at 7:05 p.m. And before we do roll call, I will want to let everyone know too, we have coolers here with water, Gatorade filled in there too, so make sure folks don't get too hot. This is certainly the sweatiest council meeting I've ever been to, so appreciate your patience with all of this. First things first, we'll go through the roll call. Mr. Deputy Clerk, if you could please call the roll.
Vaughn Crooks. Benedetti. Here. Caballon. Hornbeck. Here. Ferrucci. Here. Rodriguez. Here. Rizeppa.
Here.
Quorum present, Mayor Rizeppa.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Clerk. If we could have a motion to excuse Councilwoman Vaughn Crooks and Councilman Caballon.
So moved. Support.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you. First item we have is the minute approval of the June 3rd, 2024 meeting.
So moved.
Moved and supported. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Alrighty. Next, we'll go into presentations and proclamations. First up, if we could have Chief Anderson and I think Deputy Chief Martini come up here for our Citizen Lifesaver Award. If we could get a motion to make this a part of the regular meeting. Moved and supported. Right. Take it away, Chief.
So tonight we're here to celebrate and give an award to a citizen that helped save her mom. So if I can have Karen Bowler up here with her mom, please. So back on April 24th, Karen was on the Boyd Arthurs Middle School trip to Washington, D.C. While eating lunch with only her mom at the end of the food court, Karen's mom started pounding on the table to get her attention. Unbeknownst to Taryn, her mom started choking on a piece of food and couldn't talk or breathe. Taryn previously had gone through Girl Scout first aid, which included how to help someone choking. Knowing this, she asked her mom if she was okay, which her mom shook her head no. She then asked her mom if she was choking, which she nodded yes. Then, Taryn asked her mom if she could breathe, which her mom shook her head no. Taryn, understanding the side difference between herself and her mom, calmly stood up to seek help. Taryn understood that she needed to remain calm in order to help her mom. She also knew that she needed someone to help her mom, so she stood up and yelled, "My mom is choking. She cannot breathe. Someone come please help. She needs the Heimlich maneuver." While her mom was starting to see black spots in her vision, a nearby woman was able to come over and perform the Heimlich maneuver and dislodge the food from her mom's throat, which saved her life. During this entire episode, Taryn remained calm and was able to utilize her first aid training to help. Taryn knew exactly what needed to be done and was able to give her mom the appropriate help in order to help save her life. So for that, today presents Taryn the Citizen Lifesaver Award.
Thank you very much, Taryn. All right, next we have, we'll keep our chiefs up here too, but we have from our Civic Commission, our Firefighter of the Year Award and Lifesaver Awards.
Okay, next up is every year the Civic Commission presents some awards through the department for Firefighter of the Year. So at this time I'm going to ask for Sergeant Joe Jerkovich to come up to receive Firefighter of the Year Award. This award represents the embodiment of the work for the entire year. We ask our shift commanders of their people, who's the most deserving of this? Who embodies what we're looking for in Trenton Fire, day in and day out? And hands down, they elected Joe for this award. Joe has done an extraordinary job with teaching new firefighters, mentoring, training, and all around does his job exceptionally. So congratulations, Joe. So next up, we do the Firefighter of the Year award, and it's an embodiment of the full year. But there's always those seminal events, those one in a lifetime things that happen for firefighters in which a life is saved. And this past year, we had a house fire in which a gentleman was trapped in a basement. He was not completely conscious, and we had a crew of firefighters that went in and was able to rescue him and get him to the hospital safely where he made a recovery. So for that, we're also presenting Firefighter Life Saving Awards to Lieutenant Jordan Scafidi, Sergeant John Kalis IV, Sergeant Joe Jerkovich, and Firefighter Nathan Brody. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Cool. If you guys want to go through the handshake line this way too, I know everyone in council wants to shake their hands too. So. Congratulations, man. Thank you. Congratulations. We appreciate it, man. Thank you. Congratulations, man. Appreciate it. Great work. Congratulations. Sure, just in case we need to pass it around. Alrighty. Always great to have so many honorees, and no one is required to stay, don't worry. So feel free to proceed as needed. I understand there's probably air conditioning elsewhere, so. All right. Next item we have on the agenda here is public comment regarding items on today's agenda. If there's anyone wishing to speak, we'll go to any folks in person first, then those on the Zoom. You could address all questions through me. Please begin with your name and address, and then we ask that you limit your comments to 5 minutes, if so. Let's see if we have any hands on Zoom. None there. All right. We'll go here. Oh, we'll have you go up to the podium over here, sir. Right over there. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yep, it's on.
Oh, if you want to go to the podium there, so it'll be on the camera there.
My name is Tim Fox. I'm 1965 Riverside. So, public comment on police and fire initiatives here this evening. And I'm not really here to talk about the infrastructure so much as just a general feeling about better allocation of resources. And we'll know that over there, so it's 50% of our budget is on the fire, city hall, down on the first floor. Nobody wants to be like Detroit, where 75 cents in an emergency is on. But typically, something happens in the neighborhood, specifically at a restaurant, if somebody's choking on a fish bowl, there's more emergency vehicles. Typically, the ambulance, police, fire. My neighborhood as well. Falls. Somebody has a heart attack. So I don't know. This seems excessive. fire side. We need to explore sharing our fire department and all out of our fire departments in our communities. And review with the Haven, some of these other places are potential ways to save costs. And then, I used to drive past this youth fire department in Taylor, over there on Goddard. It's like Taj Hall. It sticks out like a sore thumb. And I just hope that's not what we're planning on doing. My taxes are high enough. $40 a day. That's what my taxes are. It's up 50% in 8 years that own this house. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Oh, you can just leave it up here. Thank you very much. Well, did we have any other public comment in this portion? We'll have another opportunity for all other public comment later on in the meeting as well, too. All right, not seeing any further. We'll go down to 33rd District Court, fines, costs, and fees. I will defer to our alternate delegate, Councilman Benedetti, with the fines, costs, and fees for May 2024.
Thank you, Mayor. Move to receive and place on file fines, cost fees, May 2024, submitted by the District Clerk showing the same effect receiving $6,351.37.
Moved and supported. Do we have any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you, Councilman. Next up, groups and organizations. I'll defer to you, Mr. Deputy Clerk here. We have a request from Trenton High School for the annual homecoming parade road closure request.
Okay, we're looking for a motion to approve a road closure request from Trenton Public Schools for the homecoming parade to be held on Friday, September 27th, 2024, from 6 to 7 p.m. under the direction of the police department.
So moved.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you. We'll go to our department heads and officials now. First up, we have our controller, Ms. Cooper, budget amendments for the fiscal year ending June 30th, 2024.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. So in your package are the final budget amendments for our fiscal year 24 budget. So I'm just looking for a motion to approve the budget amendments as of June 30th, 2024.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you. Next up, our DPS Director, Mr. Sargent, request to award the bid for the road rehabilitation project in the DDA district.
Thank you, Mayor. In 2022, we conducted a phaser study on the city roads. This study evaluates roads through visual inspection and rates them 1 through 10, with 1 being completely failed and 10 being excellent condition. Based on the results of this study, we found a large majority of the failed roads were in the DDA district. The majority of these roads were paved during our sewer separation project over 22 years ago. Asphalt roads typically last 15 to 20 years in Michigan, and we have well surpassed that. These roads were recently placed out for competitive bids and repaving. We received 5 bids, which were opened publicly on May 28th. Based on our city engineer's review and experience with the low bid firm, they find Al's Asphalt submitted the lowest responsible and responsive bid. Therefore, based on our city engineer's recommendation, I am requesting authorization to award the Trenton Roads Rehabilitation DDA District Project to Al's Asphalt for a contract price of $2,082,239. Funds will be available in the DDA Authority Projects account July 1st.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you, Kevin. All right, from our Deputy Fire Chief, now we have 2 items. First up here being the ESO EHR Suite 1-year contract, 2024-2025.
Good evening, Council. Before you is our ESO HR Suite, a computer software that the fire department utilizes for EMS reporting. This software also automatically sends their mandatory reporting data to the proper state and federal systems. We've used this software for a number of years without issues, and have incorporated other features within the ESO suite, such as computer-aided dispatch importing, where it imports our times. There is no price increase in the previous budget year. This is a yearly expense already accounted for in the budget. We respectfully request the approval of $5,795 from the software account 101-336-934.002.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you. Next up, request to purchase 8 LifePak CR2 AEDs with AED pads.
All of the city buildings currently have AEDs that need to be replaced. These LifePak CR2 AEDs are compatible with the fire department cardiac monitors. The AEDs also are wireless, which automatically alerts us to any maintenance issues that need to be addressed. Unique to this AED is that CPR does not have to be stopped while an AED analyzes the heart, which means less pauses in CPR. The AEDs come with an 8-year warranty. This request was budgeted in the 2024-2025 budget year under EMS machinery replacement funds 101-336-92.014.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? Councilman Pergy?
On the grants for the AEDs for the city buildings, I did not find any that were available to us.
Thank you, Councilman. Any further discussion? Councilwoman Rodriguez?
I'm sorry, I can't hear that. Firehouse Clubs, we were awarded a grant from them, I believe it was January of this year, which precludes us from getting another grant from them for a 2-year calendar period. You're welcome.
Thank you, Councilman. Any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Next up, we have from our library director, renewal of the Cooperative Library Services Agreement.
Hello, I'm just here to have you approve and place on file the renewal of the Cooperative Library Services Agreement between Brownstown, Roseau, Woodhaven, and Trenton.
Moved and supported. Are there any
Thank you.
further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you very much, Don. All right, Mr. Deputy Clerk, do we have any late items tonight?
No.
All right, we'll go over to our Mayor Pro Tem, Councilman Benedetti, for our disbursements and statements, and then reports.
Thank you, Mayor. Move to approve the authorized disbursements for June 17th, 2024, in the amount of $1,300,653.43.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you.
Move to place and file the following reports of financial summary, May 31st, 2024, scheduled investment from cash May 31st, 2024, suitable commission minutes, 2024, civil section minutes, May 6th, 2024, culture commission minutes, May 2024, the DBA authority minutes, 9/9/24, and historical commission minutes, May 13/24, traffic safety commission minutes, May 1st, 2024, fire department report from May 2024, and trust department report, May 2024.
All right, we got motion and support. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you, Councilman. All right, we'll go to other council business now. Just very briefly for me tonight, want to remind folks either here or watching at home or on Zoom or on YouTube here that to stick around for the fire chief's presentation about what the bond proposal will mean for the fire department. Hopefully get some good information for you all there and get questions answered, and we'll obviously have opportunity for comment at the end of that as well too. So I think, yeah, it'll be a good way to see how we got here and what our options may look like going forward. So excited for Chief Anderson's proposal on that, or presentation that is. So that's all on my front for tonight. Councilwoman Hornbeck, you're first today.
Chief Anderson for hosting our meeting tonight on this lovely 200 day. Hopefully I'm able to stay cool and take care of this week as it will only be getting hot.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilman Peruggi.
Yes, this is for you, at DT. Does DT ever fix the area and Trenton off Street? I mean, there's supposed to be a good day for let's see it.
Have you heard from them recently? The one on Kevin, have you, sorry, you might not have been able to hear that. The question was if there's been any, okay, you got it, yeah.
Yes, yes,
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Cool, thank you very much.
One more item, we have the midsummer festival filling up, everybody enjoy it, and hopefully it won't be as hot as today.
Fingers crossed. So, yeah. Thank you very much, Councilman. Councilwoman Rodriguez. Nice. Thank you very much, Councilman. Thank you for attending that too. Thank you. Councilman Benedetti.
Just like party folks in the meeting today, and it's hard for them to do that because they have to do extra stuff, down and set things up, putting outside, plus this wonderful weather. Appreciate that, Chief, and hopefully, I'll keep your eye on some of the stuff.
Great. Thank you, sir. Mr. Deputy Clerk, do you have anything for us?
I'll just say that the next regular council meeting is Monday, July 1st at 7 p.m. with the study session to follow.
All right. Thank you. Madam Assessor, do you have anything? All right. Thank you. Mr. McCullough, Treasurer. All right. Thank you, sir. We'll go to our department heads. Any of our department heads have anything they want to add?
Thank you, Mayor. So I just want to reiterate what Councilman Fruit just said. So our festival coming up, the 28th, 29th, or 30th of this month. We'll have Mega 80s on Saturday night with fireworks as well. And Friday night will be Dish Wall. So you'll see everybody there. We'll enjoy the festival throughout the weekend. The weather will be tempered a bit. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you very much, Tim. All right. Any other department heads with anything for us? All right, we'll open up to public comment now. Go to any folks in person first, then those on the Zoom. Anyone wishing to speak, would ask that you begin with your name and address, that you limit your comments to 5 minutes and direct all questions through me.
Sue Suchka, Denver Sunday Times. I think the Honorable Council should look into Al's asphalt. They've been, they're going to work over some alleged illegal activities in the process, so you might want to look into that before you use them for their business.
Right. Thank you very much, Sue. Right.
Lawrence Mills, 1940 Riverside Drive. I'm here to express my disappointment with the progress that seems to be made at Riverside Hospital, or what used to be the Riverside Hospital. I fully expect that I come back to green grass this spring. But of course, that's not the case. The only thing that seems to be getting done these days is moving further dirt around on the property. Specifically, we're now enjoying the dust from that dirt, and I don't see any effort being made to dampen the dust, and I would like to see that done. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mills. Have you heard from them? Upcoming court dates. Yeah.
So I'll give you a little update on Riverside. That's still, of course, in litigation, so there's limits to exactly what I can go into on detail. We met with the judge two weeks ago, and
we got it back up there.
sorry. So I'll give you on Riverside. We met with the judge, still in litigation, still have a receiver appointed, and when it sits in receiver until literally CC, grass CC. did run into one issue. We have a very similar issue where it requires them to remove all invoices legally from the site. And the front part of our contractors, the professional will that run the site, they did not remove invoices. So there's a lot of several weeks and extra effort for that to do those. When we met 3 weeks ago, we were here. I don't want to ask timelines because the timelines that claim have had it out once, but progress is done on a daily basis. We're working with sites like the dust. I'm usually down there 2 or 3 times a day, minimum 2. And I know for a fact that 2 times down there, they were driving around their truck and wet down what they could. But dust is going to be an issue. They plan on having a concrete crusher and the concrete crusher is like, I'm sure it's probably a little dusty. But they're going to do that and keep the rock on site to use as backfill. So it's not crazy, but if you remember last February, at least there's still some sites like the work is done, and I'm not going to wait, but I'm hopeful things will keep going on.
Thank you. Eric, you go. Alrighty. Thank you, Dean.
Hello, Fort Jacks, 1977 Riverside. I also live very close to that hospital property. And I think you're going to hear from a lot of my neighbors here. Really the theme is that we pay our taxes like everybody else. We take excellent care of our homes. And I would invite all of you to drive down that little stretch of Riverside and really look and see what we do to make that neighborhood the best it can be. So I would say we're excellent stewards of the community too. We don't have any intentions of leaving. We love our homes. And so I think we're asking for a basic expectation that we have transparency to what this timeline looks like. And at the end of the day, we just want it done. So thank you very much for your consideration. And we really ask you communicate with us regularly. What's going on? Who's doing what? What is the latest timeline? Because I think that's what's causing a lot of angst with all of us too. All of these commitments, this state passes, and then who's doing what? I didn't even know that you were in the neighborhood, twice a day. So thank you very much for that. But anyway, again, we live there. We live this every day. We have beautiful homes. We love our properties. We're just asking for that to be wrapped up. Thank you very much.
Nope. Thank you very much, Ms. Jacks.
Yeah, again, 10 o'clock, 1965, Riverside. On the hospital again. Last time I spoke about 2 years ago, I mentioned a similar size property. One of the original Kmart's and Ann Arbor Road in the township. Getting demoed. It was already a brand new Henry Ford emergency medical complex there. There's a Chipotle, there's an 18 store, and there's a Shoney's, and it looks great. All done. There's a hat building in downtown near North and Wayne State, near the Henry Ford. Closed May 1st, demo May 29th, groundbreaking in November of this year, 3 acres, getting done. Okay? So this seems like it goes on and on and on regarding, it's not just dust, it's noise, and a lot of pretty raunchy combustion products of diesel tractors and things going on all day. In fact, what's odd is there's only one of them, 2 running, there's 5 of them down there. And that's what just looks like shenanigans. So we know they're out there, they've got this magnetic thing, they're getting their little pieces of steel out. It used to be 6 long pieces of stuff. Now they're getting things the size of a 10 stick. That just looks
think, yeah, just to add to that too, I just want to assure everyone that lives down there that we, as the entity of the city, very, very much share your sentiment. It's obviously much more difficult because it is not something that the city owns. And the jerking around of timelines and things like that too have certainly been, not because of the city's position or anything like that. It's unfortunately that's just how the process is played out in the courts. But we continue to be as aggressive as possible because if it was up to me, this whole thing would have been done, probably 15 years ago at this point, but if not 10, 5, 2, or the litany of timelines that they have zoomed past us on and not stuck to as developers there too. But Dean, if you wanted to add anything else.
Just to echo, I appreciate the kind of our building and everything, but it's apples and oranges. This is a privately owned project, and this was demolition forced by the city. This the Kmart building came down here, and also built buildings up Southfield in Dearborn, and they're coming down fast, and that's great. But when you have someone who had to force to cut the grass, to everything force, and the only way to do it is the court. One step at a time. You have a contract in place, work is done. I feel for you. As far as cash and disruption and everything in the neighborhood, but the only alternative would have been to sit there vacant property that he was willing to let sit for unfortunately a day. So it's painful. We are there at the line. Time frames. I resisted giving out time frame because I actually laughed or in our meeting with the judge recently because another time frame was thrown out, and I told the judge, pure and simple, that they had an time frame, so why would I expect that this time frame they gave was by the end of June, that they wrapped things up and they put grass in, and I knew it was just no possible way. It was unfair. I see doing what do I think 90 days now to have more progress? I think a realistic time frame, if there's no other snafu or any issues to come up, I think there's very good chance by October that it's realistic that we have grass down, fencing up, fencing care, property grade. We're not going to close out the demolition permit unless it's done right. Period. And if it takes longer than that, that's fine. But we're going to make sure it's done correctly. So, and I will pass on concerns about the extra dust. I talk to the contractor on a regular basis.
Keep.
Hopefully, by maybe I should shut that. But when you have those issues, call the city, call my office. I'm in touch with the contractor at will, and we will try to address it. But we're not going to be able to make things completely. Demolition. They got the cameras downstairs, and all the different devices. And just one remark about the small piece of steel. I totally agree. Our problem is they can't send concrete through the pulverizers or with the metal. That's why they're sitting and picking it through. I know. I would rather they go with all the construction, I would dump it on corridors, but it's not the way it's done. So just being fair, I got transparent. I will try to find some communication. If you have out or questions, don't feel reach out to a message for me. Don't get straight through me, and I will tell you your issues. Dealing with every single day is
And yeah, just to echo that, yes, please let us know when there are issues. That gives us more ammunition as we try and get this done through the court system too. So that is, the more information that we get directly from you all, the better, certainly. All right. But, okay, fine. Bruce.
Good evening, Bruce Johns, 1977 Riverside. Just to change up the topic a little bit, I was wondering if there were any ordinances regarding low-flying aircraft. Saturday afternoon, there was a helicopter that flew out over our house in 4 hours. It had to be 15 to 20 times within sight, low. I'm not sure how low. I can't say if it was 400 feet or 500 feet. But I was just wondering if there was anything that we can do to stop a helicopter from flying over. He was also flying over Sunday, not quite so much, but I would guesstimate 3, 4, maybe 5, 6 times Sunday also. So I think this guy is flying around in circles, and it so happens that he goes right on the top of our house. And it's starting to say, me not enjoy my property.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you mentioned that too, because I had, funny enough, someone else asked me a couple weeks ago about, I think it was a flyover from Island Fest, and then I wasn't around this weekend, so I didn't hear it, but that might have been related to Riverview's festival too. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what we would be able to do at a municipal level to regulate the airspace aspect of things. But that's something we can definitely explore too. I mean, especially because, yeah, if it's becoming an every weekend type of thing too, that they're doing rides like that. So fortunately, I don't have a good answer for you now, but we'll bring up with some appropriate sources at least.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that one's interesting. All right. Do we have any further public comment? Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. It's 7:42 p.m. Moved and supported for adjournment at 7:42, and no one go anywhere because we're going to get started right away with our study session. So adjourn this one, and we'll get ready to open this one up now.